Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Sky Factory 4, Server Edition. We are now live on the server at this point, and I've got other people have been joining, but it is earlier in the day here, which means it's like really early in the States, and most of our patrons are in the States. So you may or may not see people popping up throughout the series at this point on here. I already was able to help somebody who had some difficulties earlier, but we'll move past that. I expanded the farm a bit. I made it so that everything has one row currently, and I just moved the chests over here. And yes, having carry-on in here is actually really convenient to move things around. I should only have known that when I was moving things up from the basement over there. But still, I cleared out these areas at the entrances. And found out that areas like this might still have some little spots that need to be fixed here and there, but overall I think it's pretty good. People can now come in if they need to, and they can continue on to the next area. I did a little bit of an issue though, and that was this was all filled with like sand and a little bit of grass over there. I cleared away the grass with the ore excavator. Then I started clearing away the sand, and I forgot there was a piece of sand right here, and so it continued clearing that space away. Also, the wall jump mod is in here, so if you're not familiar with it, you can just as you are pressing forward and jumping, you hold sneak, and you'll grab onto the wall for a moment or two, and then you can jump again. You can actually turn back around and parkour back and forth if you really want. But yeah, I absorbed all the sand in my digging all the way over here and all the way over here. Yeah, pretty much made a big mess because I didn't realize that it was all going to be connected. So I now have a lot of sand. And at the time I created a whole lot of creeper spawn points. There was like about a half dozen of them all popped into place right there. But thankfully, good old-fashioned flint frying pan was able to pretty much put them down quickly. And the sugarcane, as you can see, has started growing rather quickly, which is good because Apotheosis is in here. If you have not checked it out already, check out the bit by bit that I did on Apotheosis. It has even had an update since then, which I think adds in some cauldron connectivity in here, which is pretty cool, allowing you to use cauldrons to work with your potion stuff. But it's a very expansive mod, mostly for late game, but it can definitely help you out early on, especially if you're trying to get paper or cactus. In this case, I don't have any cactus yet. But I'm just going to let these grow really high, and then I'll break them. You don't need to worry about them like getting to their maximum height, forgetting about them, and then coming back later on and only getting like, oh, I got five sugarcane. Now I've got to wait another like 3 Minecraft days for me to get 8. Instead, this way they just keep growing, and when you're ready, you break them. Now that could be annoying. If so, you always just put something on top of them, and they stop growing. But still, I find it really nice, actually, because then I have paper whenever I want. And I also have this kind of like giant monument to sugarcane. So when we last left off, I had finished getting to the tin level trees. And I was thinking, you know what, bonsai pots, while that's cool, and I'm sure I will be automating it at some point, I want to work towards a different kind of automation for these trees. And it doesn't really involve bonsai pots as much. Yes, I do want hopping bonsais because that will just automate things for me very nice and simply. But eventually, I want to move into what is it? A harvester, I believe. This one here, the forester. There you go. Plant saplings and harvest logs. And I wonder if it'll actually grab the items as well that they drop. I would assume so, but I don't know for sure. And I figure if I can get a power source for that, that could be cool. I don't even know if it needs a power source. It does require a bit of like nether quartz and stuff, but hey, you know what? Being in this type of playthrough, nether quartz is something that we can access. So that's always a possibility. I just don't know if it requires a power item. But right now, that's not the priority as much as this. I want to get through and into this area here so we can get iron, we can get lead, we can get redstone, even some lapis would be nice because then we could put some like looting on the pick or something like that. I don't know. But and of course coal, which is nice. Get all these things going, then we've got our base. Yeah, of course we've got like your gold and silver and diamonds. Those are all important as well, don't get me wrong, but we need our base set up so that we can get all these things going. And I know that I've got some pigoos over there that I can use for resource hogs, but it turns out that they're not going to output any of those items unless they have that type of block to harvest it from to begin with. So I need to get the items growing first. And I believe the first thing is going to be this, 16 tons. The old song. Craft coal sapling. All right, so let's look up coal sapling and see what we can find on this one. It's a birch sapling. Just smelted? Really? Well, birch sapling is just... Didn't I have one? A sand sapling tossed in water. Do I have any sand saplings? If I know I've got some over here and at least one. I just don't know how many. I have one sand sapling. That's pretty bad. Let's try growing this a little bit and then using the crook so that I have some more to work with. There we go. 8. Much better. Much better. All right, now I'll put this back in. And these drawers, again, have changed yet another time. Now I left click and I get 1 out. I right click, nothing happens. I sneak, left click or right click and nothing happens. But if you double left click, you get a stack's worth. So, or however many's in there at the time. But I only need 1 for now, so I can get this. And of course, I can just chop this down. And your tools do gain XP, by the way. I looked and, yep. But anytime that you use or excavator, they only get XP for the block, the single block that they originally broke, not all the ones that it's connected with. That would just be a little bit too cheaty, I think. So, and it makes sense to me. And I made a bunch of gates for all of these areas here, so people can come in and not have to worry about knowing about the parkour wall jump mod or anything like that. Let's actually just make sure I deposit all those as well. So let's see about taking, what was it, 1 sand sapling, and then I need to do what with it? Turn it into a birch sapling. I can trade it in a market. I need to get a market, by the way. Sand sapling in this, 1 bottle of water will get me the birch sapling. I swear I got one before. I swear I did. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Is there any water in there now? No. And in fact, I think I've got some here. There we go. I've got a bottle of water. Just put that in and then put that in. It turns into a birch sapling. And then I smelt that in here. And yes, I just got a whole bunch of charcoal, so I now have a bit extra of fuel storage. Just need enough to keep it going. Actually, I should probably put most of that back in here. There we go. And I've got my coal sapling. Da-da-da-da, 16 tons. Now, I am going to want to duplicate this straight away, so I don't need to make more of them, obviously, which involves me just running in circles. Hopefully this isn't too dizzying for too many people. It's just for a few seconds there. And then I can get more saplings. Ooh. And these coal acorns, I can eat them. That sounds absolutely disgusting. Coal acorns. That can't be good for you. It's gotta hurt. Alright, so I've got some of this food now. Or no, you can tell what I'm thinking of. I need to eat because I just harvested a bunch of stuff and was running. There we go. And I need to work on the next part. So I've got this coal lateral damage. Using coal acorns and resin, craft a piece of coal, which I don't know that I have enough. I might, actually. Let's see. Coal. And I might be able to do so. 1 piece of coal is made with... Come on. No, just crafting. It should just be crafting. No truffles. Right there. Hey, 1 piece of coal. Da-da-da-da. Got that. All right, putting this in here. Coal pieces. Oh, it dropped coal pieces? Oh, that's nice. That means that I can just straight up make... Oh, that is good. That is good. Okay. So then I could take these in here, pop that in, and put these in there. Cool. All right, so I don't need to make charcoal anymore. That's pretty slick. All right, so next. Amber is the color of my dinosaur. Obtain iron by crafting iron amber. Use the Tinker's Complement melter or smeltery to melt it into molten iron and pour it into a casting basin or cast. I once asked why everybody was, that I've seen on a couple of playthroughs, people are posting pictures on their thumbnails and stuff. They're all going for, where is it? The Tinker's Construct porcelain versions of these. And there's a reason I found out. Is here. This is why. because it actually wants you to make these items from the porcelain setup to get the achievements. I wasn't doing that. I was just taking the shortcut, so I'm gonna have to backtrack to do that now. That's fun. But let's work on this amber. Obtain iron amber. Okay, so there's a lot of different ambers. All right, iron amber. Recipe is coal, gravel, sand, clay. Okay, we can do this. So let's do, that's tin sapling. Coal, I'm going to need gravel, clay, and sand, I believe. So let me grab one of each of these saplings. One sand, at least I think it was, right? Sand, yep. And I have some in here. So I could probably just get that. How much is it to make one? It's 2 pieces. I've got 21. Oh, that's because I just double clicked. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay. That is rather annoying because if I want like 5, oh, I can't go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, eventually I take the entire stack. Okay. Still not liking the presets for this, but we'll work it out. 1, 2. So, iron amber, we need 4 coal resin. I have 2 left, so I feel I'm going to need to plant that real quick. And what's the other item I'm going to need? Clay resin and 2 gravel. So this is clay resin, 1 and 2 gravel, 1, 2. And then this, look at that. I'm going to get another supply of the leaves just for good measure. And then where's my mattock? So I can cut this down a tiny bit faster than my hands. That gives me 8 coal resin. All right, so that should be good. I can now make the amber, and it'll probably require a whole bunch more for all I know. But let's try it. 1 iron amber. Amber's the color of my dinosaur. Complete. Next one. Ironwood. Lapis. Iron. Can we go straight to iron? Obtain an iron ingot. I wonder. No, because I don't have any iron saplings. Let's go with the ironwood sapling. Just obtain an iron sapling. Okay. Iron sapling is... Wait, then there's of course the rustic ironwoods. Not to be confused. So you need an acacia, or acacia, or acacia, or whatever you want to call it. This sapling here with iron poured on it. Wait a minute, how do I... What is the use for this? That smelts into iron. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the sapling. What is it for this? An oak sapling and a bottle of water. I think I can manage that because we happen to start with oak saplings. So let me just grab one of those and boop. Uh-oh. Is that the only one? I know I've got a oak tree over there, but I guess I wasn't expecting this to be all there is. There we go. That gave me 7 oak saplings. Much better. And then, of course, I've got the wood that I can harvest here. Might as well just finish off the rest of that. And I can just deposit this in here, as well as leftover sticks. Take one of those. And I know that I've got more water still in the tub. So let's grab my water bottle and use this here. There we go. Toss it in. Get that in that. No? What is it to make one of these? I thought that it was 1 bottle. Apple sapling made when planting apple seeds. Okay. Oh, an apple sapling. Oh. Apple saplings are made... How do you make an apple sapling? Wait, what? Made when planting apple seeds. Okay. So, apple seeds? I thought it was an oak tree. Apple seeds. Crushing tub with an apple. Okay. All right. Hey, what good timing is this? So let me get an apple. I should have some in one of these food chests here. I have not gotten any. Oh no, that's right. It's in the bin over here. So let me grab one of those. Get my apple juice. I did not expect this. I thought this was going to be an oak sapling. Let's kind of mess things up a little bit. Put that in there. Squish. Get my apple seed. When planted, becomes an apple sapling. Okay. Does that make it grow any faster? No. I need bone meal for that. Do I have any bone meal? I've got bones. Let me go get some bone meal, or at least I could start growing a bone sapling over here, or two. That's sand. This is bone sapling. Let's grab 3 of those, and then I can just run around these real quick and hopefully get enough to get this growing as intended while in my base, because I planted that now and I'm feeling a bit sorry for it. This is broken. I need a piece of stone just to fix that real quick. Is there a compressed version? I don't think there is. I know I've got a bone crook in there, but I don't have a way of making bones so easily. So there we go. And then can I make... I have bone meal. I can just do that. But before I do, let's take that down so it doesn't do anything. I didn't realize that the wood dropped the resin as well. That's good. Oh, look, it's growing. Get out of there. You're crowding it. Let's help it to grow. So it's bigger. Does it get... Oh, it gets particles from me running. No, it doesn't. That one did. Doggone it. Okay. Get out of here. You're crowding my apple sapling. Oh, it is an apple sapling. So I should be able to harvest this now. Yeah. Okay. And then should I? Because I might need more of these. I just realized. Probably a good idea. Let me grab some of this. Just use the bone meal straight up and then run around it. Come on. Okay, that's not working. The apple sapling is immune to being bone mealed by running or twerking. So then I need... Where is it? Bone sapling. One of these so that I can get the bone meal from it. Okay. Hopefully I'm not freaking people out too much with the running in circles. If so, let me know if that's all right, because it saves my shift key from getting broken, you know, as one might happen. Put down the bone sapling. And I just run in circles. Done. Break all that. Did I get any? I did. Okay. Bone meal? Bone meal? Yes. Apple leaves and so on. All right, so let's use the stone crook. Did I get apple sapling? This oak? Apple saplings. Yep, they are different. Excellent. Okay. Wasn't a waste after all. It was all worth it just so I could get those apple saplings now. And I can take the apple sapling, put one in there, and I get my acacia sapling. Nice. Very nice. And then I use this with the iron that I have in my inventory and melt it. Thing is, I don't know if this tin is going to mix. I don't think it will. I'll toss in the iron amber for now, and that should melt it up. And I think what I'm going to do is have some food, clean out my inventory, and wait for that to melt, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, so that should be long enough. Let's see now. If we click here, we bring the iron down one level, and then we can pour it onto this and hopefully get our iron sapling. That'd be really good. Come on, give me the goods. Give me the goods. Yes. Yes. Oh, finally, I now have iron, or at least access to it. Let's break this, because I'm kind of thinking this is just in the way at this point. Wait, why is that not... Okay, that worked really good with that one, at least. All right, well... Oops. Ha! I just tilled my land. All right, let's just put all those things away. And I now have my iron sapling, which if I make this grow, what kind of stuff does it give me? Use here in a bonsai pot. Iron acorns, iron resin. And these can be used to make all sorts of things. But let's go with an iron ingot. What's the recipe for that? Okay, so there's no crafting recipe for it. You can smelt up iron amber, which looks like what I need to make, which means, okay, I can just have it solely be iron focused, but I can also have some other recipe options if I so desire. Okay, all right. So this is what I'm going to go for, though, is this, so it can just keep making more of its own stuff. We do a bit of a run, get more saplings, and then, of course, chop it down. get all the goods. And now that I have, how many saplings do I have? I have 11 iron saplings. Oh, and I got a bunch of acorns. Okay, good. This is very prosperous. So I'm going to plant a whole bunch of these, run around in circles, harvest these 11 saplings that I have, and I'll be back again. All right, and there we go. I have obtained a lot of resources. In fact, I've got a stack and a half of iron resin. I got a stack and a bit of acorns, over a stack of saplings. I only used the stone crook until it broke, and then I stopped. But now that I've got all this, I might be able to make some iron. This would be nice. What is it for iron? There it is. Iron amber. So if I put this, 17. So something I didn't check is to see if it's a 1-to-1 or if it doubles or anything crazy like that. It did double because I got 2 in there. So that's quite a lot, actually. This is going to get me a whole bunch of amber, and I can just dump this right into the casting basin. So this makes me very happy, which means I can make hopping bonsai pots. And then I can start having some of these bonsai trees auto-producing into chests for now. And then later on we can hook these things up to a more centralized area or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we can move all that for all I know. But what I'm going to do is melt all these up, maybe even get myself a little bit more, and then I'll be back. There we go. We're doing pretty good here. I've got myself several blocks worth, and I've converted them into ingots so that I could instantly start using them for multiple purposes. At this point, I'm thinking hopping bonsais, which are pretty darn useful. If I do say so myself, but I need to make a couple hoppers. And there's several recipes for hoppers, but this also works out the same. Kind of like it. So if I take this bonsai pot, do this. Oh, look at that hopping bonsai pot already. And I feel that the bonsai... Hold on a second. Bonsai use for this? It's the dirt I'm looking for. Mulch. That's right. So if I get some proper mulch... Because right now I've just got regular, like, fertile soil. And I think the brown mulch is actually even better, which requires cocoa beans and some sticks to get 2. And I think, you know what? I'm going to upgrade the dirt that I've got in here currently because I already have jungle saplings. So I might as well take a couple of these. What is it for brown mulch? It's just 1 for those? Yeah, totally. So I can make a bit of it. I don't want to make too much. I think I'll just make the 1 for now. Get some sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll make me 2 pieces of this. There we go. Cool. So then I do need a chest, but I am going to need more chests in the future, so I might as well just make several. And in fact, it just went into the side here. Oh, I've got sticks already. Whoops. Well, it's a thing. And in this case, I'm actually going to put this next door to my smeltery, if only because I think that it's going to be most used here. We're going to put down the brown mulch. We're going to put down sapling, iron sapling. Nice. So now I just need more of the bonsai pots because I'm actually going to double this straight away. Let's take one that I don't really need too much of. That's probably going to be, this one here has 11 of those left. I'll probably need more of those. This is what? Petrified Sapling. Yeah, let's go with that one. Taking that one. It's going. And in fact, let's just do a bit of this so that it all goes in. Get rid of the logs and the sticks. There we go. And then I can use that to make another one. Probably just in my own inventory. Yes, I can. And I'll do the exact same thing on the same chest. And then I can now have double that going, which is just going to automatically get me all these things. Awesome. That's pretty darn cool. And I could have, of course, have this like fed out in some way, shape, or form with other things, but this is just a good start primer to get me a whole bunch more iron because I'm going to need that. In fact, I'll probably just want myself a crafting table. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to like time my clicking on that so I don't actually get another one. And in fact, let's make this. And take that out. Thank you. This is lovely. So lovely. All right. So amber. Iron amber. Iron amber. Going to need this recipe here. Okay. And, oh, because it's there, it should... Oh, it's pulling from the casting bin. Duh! I thought it'd pull from the other one. That didn't work. All right, so then I will put it over on this side. Yes. Okay, should work with this. That recipe. Excellent. And then I can just leave this here. And anytime I want, I just, like shift click and I can make more of it and leave one of the recipes in there or something like that. That was a good comment by somebody. If you could have like a little tick on the side for these crafting stations of keep one of this recipe in here at all times, that'd be pretty cool. I like that. But those. Huh. Okay. Well, they rendered pretty good. And I think this is already looking really nice. That's going to get me a couple amber already. I'm just going to leave... Oh, there's one complete block. I didn't realize that. I thought that there was less than a block in there. So I will melt that out. What I'm going to do is try and make a crate master thing. Whatever you want to call it. Let's look it up. It is a metal crate. I've never used one of these before, but I figure it's worth trying. And it'll require iron plates, which I could make in a casting table with gold, which I haven't got yet. And it's not too far off. But I figure this is a good chance to try out this forging hammer from Practical Logistics 2. It just looks really cool. I mean, why not, right? Takes 2 iron ingots into an iron plate. It's not that practical, I think. What is this? 1 ingot that way. But, I wanted to try this. So let's try a forging hammer, which is just some kind of stone, logs, sticks, and a slab. So sticks, some logs, stone, and I think I've got a slab in here. I do. So I should be able to make this. Yes. There we go. And I can put this back in, and then I can deposit this extra bit of coal that I somehow have in my inventory. So I've never tried this before, never even placed it. Looks cool. Okay, if I put a couple in there, it just automatically does it. Oh, that's neat. And then I can take it back out. Keep it between the lines. Oh, nice job, Space Lord. I forgot, there's somebody online right now as it is. So now I could just take the iron plate out. Nice. So I need what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those should do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that in. And how quickly does it do it? Does it do one at a time? Yep, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not in that big of a hurry. I will need a wooden crate and to get some of this stuff out of my inventory because it is filling me up really, really a lot. Really a lot. Yes, I just made that up. There we go. Sticks here, wood here, logs. Empty all those out if possible. So, metal crate, I need a wooden crate. Let's put this over here and grab one of these. This is empty. Perfect. We'll just take one of those. How's this doing? That's 4. I need 2 more, which is going to take me a second. I might as well come over here and grab the rest of this iron, because I am definitely going to be needing this, especially to make hopping bonsai. Hopping bonsai. Okay. Oh, that's 5. I thought that was the last one. I guess you don't see, maybe it didn't render. Maybe because I'm clicking with a stone battle sign on me. I don't know. But let's take a look at the advancements that I need to work on. Oh, a bucket. That'd be simple enough to make right now. Oh, there's the rest of the sticks. Thought that I'd left them in there. All right, so is it the same recipe? Yeah, simple enough. Yay, no more clay bucket, which I could probably just get rid of by using lava. Yeah, I'm not that bothered by it right now. So I will put it in here with the rest of these junky tools. I could probably make myself some nicer shears as well. Yes, I can. Let's get rid of these junky shears too. I don't have a trash bin. No trash bin. Ah! How am I supposed to throw this stuff away? All right, well, there. I now have some more professional stuff. Iron plates. I have enough. I should be able to drag these across, make this metal crate, metallic crate, which I don't even know where this achievement is. Is it on here? No. Age of farming. It's not farming or power. Age of storage. There it is. It fits, we ships. Craft a barrels, drum storage, and more shipping container. This container allows inserting most blocks that can hold items, liquids, or power. Interesting. I want to try this metal crate. I don't know what it does or does not do. I'm going to place it here. Okay, it's tiny. It looks like it's the same as those. This is not what I was wanting to make. Wait a minute. Amount. 0 out of 4.1k. This holds liquids, doesn't it? I think that's what it does. Okay. So this is not what I anticipated. Can I grab a bucket of water and test this right now? Like I said, I've not tried this mod before. And it's... No, because we've got the barrels. So it doesn't hold the amount. 0 out of 4.1. Oh, okay. So that is a quantity. So wait, is it just a blast resistant version? Doesn't seem to hold more. That's curious. Why would you even bother with this? Just for the different look, I guess? Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm going to put this bucket of water back. Does this have any uses? It does, for making the shipping container. Oh my gosh, that's what I was trying to make. That's a lot of blocks of iron.